Eyes up right here. What happens here?
In March 2015, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard were staying in a house in Australia during Johnny filming Pirates of the Caribbean 5, and there are two very different accounts of what happened during their time there. If you are to believe Johnny, Amber became enraged at the mention of a postnuptial agreement and discovering that she was not in Johnny's will, which led to Johnny breaking an 18-month sobriety. Amber grabbed a vodka bottle out of Johnny's hand and threw it at him, injuring his finger. In Johnny's own words, he then went through what could only be described as a mental breakdown and started writing messages in blood and paint all over the house, including a mirror in one of the bathrooms. Amber then wrote a message back to him on the mirror in lipstick. If you are to believe Amber, this was a multi-day hostage situation where Amber was not allowed her devices and was subject to numerous assaults at the hands of Johnny. She testified to waking up on the last morning of the 3-day assault that she alleges occurred, to find bloody messages left all over the house, paint smeared on her clothes and paintings, and Johnny with his hand wrapped in a scarf, still drunk and high from the night before. She claims that Johnny must have injured his finger while smashing a wall-mounted phone against the wall the night prior, a phone no one can remember being there. Amber would go on to claim that she did not write anything on the mirror, but let's take a look at the handwriting. On the left side of the screen is a letter from Johnny. His handwriting is very distinct as he has such a unique way of writing. On the right is the image of the mirror in Australia. It is very obvious that the black writing on the mirror is in fact from Johnny, but the red writing in the lipstick does not appear to be anything like Johnny's script. During her 2022 testimony in Fairfax, Virginia, Amber testifies that she did not write anything on the mirror and that it was in fact Johnny who was having a conversation with himself.
So the writing in black paint is from Mr. Depp, correct?
It's all from Mr. Depp.
And it's your testimony under oath that you did not write the red text that says, quote, "Call Carly Simon, she said it better, babe," end quote.
That's correct.
Because if you did write that, it means that your husband was walking around the house bleeding from his amputated finger, and you're writing snarky messages to him on a mirror, right? It's your testimony that Mr. Depp was writing messages to himself in the mirror back and forth.
The best I can describe it is it looked like a crazy conversation. It was on the walls, it was
With
on
himself.
lampshades, it was on cushions.
It's your testimony the crazy conversation was with himself.
That's what it looked like from the bloody messages I found.
On the left of the screen is a love letter from Amber to Johnny, an exhibit which was shown in the 2022 trial. On the right is the image of the mirror in Australia. Again, it is pretty clear that the handwriting on the mirror matches that of Amber Heard's love note. One of the reasons Amber says the red writing was not hers was because she didn't know who Carly Simon was or what songs she sang.
Before this trial, did you know who Carly Simon was?
I might have heard her music, but no, I didn't.
Okay. Did you know what songs Carly Simon wrote or sang?
No, you had to tell me.
Thank you. All right.
A claim she stuck to in her cross-examination.
So, Ms. Heard, just to be clear, it's your testimony that Mr. Depp also wrote the message in red about Carly Simon saying it better, right?
That's correct.
You know Carly Simon sang the song "You're So Vain," right?
I was told that.
However, at the start of her testimony, Amber stated her and Johnny started their relationship in October 2011.
Yes. So shortly after, we, I think, started dating October of 2011.
And by March 2012, the news had spread online that Johnny and Marilyn Manson were covering Carly Simon's "You're So Vain," which was released in May 2012. Is it Amber's testimony that Johnny never discussed this project with her? Or that she never heard him playing "You're So Vain" while he was trying to learn the chords? Or that he never practiced in front of her? Or that she never read about it online? For the whole 7 months they were together before the song was released. Interesting. Let's go back to Amber's testimony in Fairfax, Virginia in 2022.
Because I woke up the next day. I assume it was late morning. I could hear him downstairs. I could hear Marilyn Manson music, not in person. I could hear the music. Maybe he said it was Marilyn, or maybe I could recognize it. I don't remember, but I became aware of it. That's what I was hearing. It was blaring.
So she woke up and heard Johnny playing Marilyn Manson music. I wonder if it was this song.
You're so vain. Probably think the song is about you. You're so vain. I bet you think the song is about you. Down to.
In my opinion, Amber woke up after causing an injury to Johnny's finger and found the bloody messages all over the house to the sound of Marilyn Manson playing. She went into the bathroom, which most of us do upon waking up, and saw the message written across the mirror about Amber liking naked photos of herself, a message clearly about Amber's vanity. She took her red lipstick, which she testified was her favourite colour to wear, and wrote a snarky message back to her husband about the song You're So Vain by Carly Simon, all while her husband was wandering around the house with an amputated finger that she had caused, and going through what he described as a breakdown. If Amber is willing to lie about something as basic as writing on a mirror, what else is she lying about? As always, let me know what you think and follow and subscribe for more.